Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Steckline Report. Nice to have you aboard today because I've got a great guest, Senator Pat Roberts from Kansas. And Senator, this particular program goes into California and several other states, so we want to talk a little bit in general about agriculture. And I guess I'll start off by saying if there's any good news in this world of the United States, agriculture's it.
Well, we got great prices. I worry about that farmer who looks at that situation but doesn't have a crop. So we really have to protect crop insurance. And you mentioned California. California is a state that a lot of us don't realize how much agriculture they really have.
That's right.
A lot of their problems are the same problems we have with the Environmental Protection Agency, various environmental groups that think a lot differently. But I've been to California many times to take a look at their agriculture, and they're quite a state. So, agriculture certainly is nationwide, that's for sure.
Let's talk about a farm bill. Boy, I tell you what, you guys have got your work cut out for you. I have no idea how you're going to get something put together that's going to make any sense, Senator.
Well, Mr. Steckline, I've been to that rodeo.
I know you have.
Yeah, all right, and we got on the bull. You have to get on him 8 seconds before you get a mark. And we got on him for a year and a half, and finally got a different farm bill, but I think it worked out pretty good in terms of being an appropriate safety net. Now, today everybody's talking about different ways to do a farm bill. We had a farm bill hearing, and everybody there said we have to strengthen and preserve crop insurance. Then on all the rest of it, we got to first do the cutting from the Gang of 12, and I am trying to convince those folks, you don't have to take a Lizzie Borden axe to the farm programs. Let me have a scalpel. Let the chairwoman have a scalpel, give it to the authorizing committee. We know just a little bit about farm program, but it's my 6th farm bill.
You're right.
And so we can do this, and everything's on the table. And we can do a lot. We can do a lot of combining, a lot of consolidation, a lot of streamlining, a lot of reforming. We can save a lot of money, and yet not do any policy decisions that would be very harmful to agriculture. So farm bill, and we may even shouldn't tell you this because we're not going to. This is classified.
Okay.
So, of course, nobody will ever hear this.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
You may try to do a farm bill at the same time. I mean, why give people a second bite at the apple? So if you put a big red bow on it and said, here's the farm bill and here's our budget responsibilities, why not? Now, we're meeting with Frank Lucas. He's the chairman over on the House side, and Colin Peterson, he's ranking. I'm ranking on the Senate side, and I think the chairwoman will meet with us, and we're already writing contingencies. We're already doing our work.
You kind of have a feeling that maybe we can get something done decently?
Well, I hope so. It's a defensive posture. It's like trying to put on a full court press and convince people the value of agriculture. Number one, we always had that problem, and secondly, don't make a decision just based on numbers. Look at the policy, look at what you're doing. And if we can do that, why on earth would we do anything to the producer whose job it is to feed this country in a troubled and hungry world? We're going to have to feed 9 billion people in 2 decades. We're going to have to double ag production, quit the regulations, do tax policy that makes sense, and get a farm bill that, yes, we will meet our budget obligations, but we don't do any harm.
Got 30 seconds left. What do you think about the general economy of this United States? Where are we heading?
Boy, I don't know, Larry. This is not. When you ask a question about the U.S. economy, you have to stop and think we're in a global economy. Something can happen dramatically overseas, and you see the market off 400 points or something. So whatever happens there, I think will play a big role. I can't tell you if we're on the rise or if we're about to go down in recession. All I know is we're spending too much, too many regulations, and the government's way too involved in our personal lives. We need to turn that around.
Senator Pat Roberts, and that's it for the Steckline Report. Thank you, Senator.